That moment when you're editing a theory, and the news comes out that completely debunks that theory. Well, not really, but my ideas of what's gonna happen next isn't what's gonna happen next. February 23rd, 1 week after the new Crystal Gems airs, we have another new episode of Steven Universe, so it looks like we'll have weekly episodes. This episode is called Storm in the Room, where Steven goes into his room in the temple to look for answers. Now, if you guys recall, a while back, I did the theory that Steven would go into Rose's room, which serves as a backup for her memories. It would try to either speak to Rose or Pink Diamond, and this could be our glimpse at our first look at Pink Diamond. And I believe that's exactly what's gonna happen in this episode. And this does make me wonder, how's the new Crystal Gems gonna go down now? If we're not having an entire episode dedicated to finding the rubies, are they gonna be looking for the rubies in the beginning, and then Steven peeps in on Peridot, Labs, and Connie through Pumpkin Dog? Or will it be them landing on Earth, already capturing the rubies, and then they're greeted by Peridot, Lapis, and Connie, who fills them in via flashback? Or are they even getting the rubies at all? Regardless, I thought Eyeball would be first in line to take a crack at Rose Quartz's son, and it would be our gateway to getting information on the war. But if they do get the rubies, it looks like they'll just be bubbled. And at this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if the gems either bubble them away from Steven, as in somewhere else different from the burning room, or Garnet's just standing guard in the burning room, not allowing Steven to come in and unbubble the rubies. And it's like I said before, Rose's room was designed by the Queenverse for a reason. There's a reason why Rose's room just projects stuff, creates holograms, projections. It was all leading up for this moment. Now, like I said, it's more likely than ever that the episode called The War is an actual title, since the new Crystal Gem was the title. And this is all leading up to that. This is all going to lead up to the gems finally being cornered and spilling the beans to Steven about the war. So I'm not sure how much information we're actually going to get in this episode, especially since it's just another 12-minute episode. We'll have some plot advancements, but not too many. Maybe we'll learn like 1 or 2 new things. But everyone was in the room when Yellow Diamond said there was still time to come to the zoo. The gems know what's gonna happen, so I don't know why they're keeping this from Steven any longer. He needs to know the past before the diamonds come for a grand confrontation. They're only making things worse for themselves. Now, will Steven actually succeed in recreating Pink Diamond and Rose? Well, I think so. Even if it is super glitchy like when he created All of Beach City, although the room can't really handle a task like that, which makes me think the room can also handle a task of recreating an entire war for Steven. If my theory is correct, and Rose's memories are backed up in that room, I really don't see why Steven can't just say, "Room, show me mom. Room, show me Pink Diamond. Room, tell me about corruption," something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if we got Jasper, Bismuth, Centipede all appear through the room, as for people Steven has had on his mind lately. But my real concern is, why aren't the gems giving Steven answers? What are they hiding from that's so big? They now know that he's desperate for answers, that he'll stop at nothing. If he's still looking for answers after having his dad kidnapped, although this will certainly be behind their backs, then I don't know what Steven wouldn't do at this point. He's definitely fed up, he's definitely done. Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl just need to suck it up and tell him the truth. But honestly, if you ask me, they need everyone there to tell Steven about the war. I don't just mean Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl. I don't just mean Garnet and Pearl since they were actually there in the war. I mean having the rubies there. If they actually just bubble the rubies, unbubble them, unbubble Eyeball, unbubble Bismuth, grab Lapis and Peridot, and actually walk around to these locations where the war happened and tell Steven what happened at these locations. He needs to hear it from both sides. After showing the rubies corrupted Jasper, I'm sure he'll be more than upset and filled with grief that they'll want to reminisce about how great Jasper was, especially Eyeball. And in Business Final Moments, she accepted that Steven wasn't Rose, so I don't think she would attack him again. Regardless, I'm really excited for the future, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts, so please comment down below. Are you excited for Storm in the Room? And what do you think will happen in the rest of Season 4? Let's get a discussion going. Also, for my Michigan fans, I was thinking about doing a meetup relatively soon. I reside in the suburbs of Metro Detroit, so if enough people express interest in meeting me, Retro Nemo, and Tom, and lives by that area, please let me know. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. Follow us on social media, links to everything in the description down below. Oshric Vox, signing out.